Baby Bear and the Big Wide World by Dubravka Kolonovich and Ellie Patterson. Inside his cozy den, Baby Bear was snugly and warm in Mummy Bear's arms. Outside, the big wide world was cold and white. No matter how hard he tried, Baby Bear could not sleep. He was curious. Slipping out from Mummy Bear's arms, Baby Bear peeped out at the big wide world. It looked a little frightening, but he wanted to explore. Stepping outside, Baby Bear saw that there were footprints. Big footprints, huge footprints. A little scared, he decided to follow them to see where they led. The big footprints went on, winding down a path and through deep, dark woods. Baby Bear looked up at the sky. It was big and dark and beautiful. Then he saw the moon, and he thought that it looked like a big hole in the dark night sky. Suddenly, Baby Bear began to feel very small and very alone. Soon Baby Bear came to the ocean. It was so big and so wide that just looking at it made Baby Bear feel even smaller. Baby Bear sat down and began to wish that he hadn't left Mummy Bear's snuggly warm arms. Suddenly, there was a splash, then there was a sniffle, and then a small creature flopped onto the rock beside Baby Bear. "Who are you?" asked the small creature, looking curiously at Baby Bear. "I'm Baby Bear," said Baby Bear. "Who are you?" "I'm Sammy Seal," said Sammy Seal. "Are you scared of the big wide world too?" asked Baby Bear, realizing that Sammy Seal must find it even scarier than he did because he was so small. "Not really," said Sammy Seal. "In the ocean there are creatures that are even smaller than me, and they are not scared. The big wide world has lots of wonderful things to explore, but you just have to be brave." "I'd like to be brave," said Baby Bear hopefully. "Well, why don't you come on a big adventure with me?" Sammy Seal suggested. "I know loads of exciting things that we can do." "Okay," agreed Baby Bear, feeling brave all of a sudden. From the top of a big iceberg in the middle of the big blue ocean, Baby Bear and Sammy Seal watched whales flipping and somersaulting out of the water and named each of them in the stars in the sky. Baby Bear began to feel very brave indeed, sitting on top of the big iceberg with his new friend Sammy Seal. Soon the big sun began to rise over the big blue ocean. The world was filled with light and seemed like a warm and welcoming place once more. But it was time to go home. So Baby Bear and Sammy Seal swam back to the shore. Baby Bear thanked Sammy Seal for showing him the big wide world wasn't as scary as he had first thought. They had agreed to meet up soon after for another big adventure. Baby Bear followed the big footprints all the way home. He crept into Mummy Bear's arms and quietly as he could and fell soundly asleep. Baby Bear had learned that the big wide world is actually not that scary when you have a friend to share it with. Hiku by Nicole Snitzeler and Caroline Saudu. Hiku, a little penguin, was feeling grumpy one morning. It was one of those days when the ice was too bright, the sun was too hot, and his mummy woke him up too early. Don't forget that all of your family are visiting today, she reminded him. Oh no! A family visit was the last thing Hiku wanted. Smiling, greeting, being polite and listening to "You look so cute with your white heart-shaped tummy" all day, or having everyone sing "Hiku, Hiku, say cheese or you freeze." Why had he been given such a silly name? "I want to be alone," grumbled Hiku. Soon Hiku saw his family arriving, some by sea, some over the ice field. Hiku slipped past without being noticed and waddled to his hiding place. "At last," he whispered, with relief, snuggling into his special snow hole. It's so nice to have some peace and quiet, thought Hiku. But very soon he grew bored and lonely. Sitting in his hiding place, Hiku started to think of some happy times that he'd spent with his family. Diving deep underwater, searching for lost treasures. All the fun and laughter of playing hide and seek. Climbing and performing acrobatics at the adventure park. That time, when full of wonder, Hiku and his family huddled together, watching the southern lights. And those evenings in front of the blazing fire, grilling fish and listening to scary stories. "Oh, what fun my family and I have together," sighed Hiku. "What am I doing here all by myself? I hope it's not too late." And without a second thought, Hiku waddled back to join his family. Hiku arrived just in time for the family photo. "Ready, 1, 2, 3, Hiku," said the photographer. "Hiku, Hiku, say cheese or you'll freeze," laughed everyone. A name that makes your family smile isn't that bad, thought Hiku, and he joined in with the family fun and games. "Say goodbye, Hiku." Jack and the Beanstalk. Once there was a boy named Jack who lived with his mother. They were very poor and had to sell their cow to get money for food. As he was taking the cow to market, Jack met an old man. "You won't get much money for such an old cow," he told Jack, "but I can give you something better than money for her: magic beans." He held out his hand and showed Jack 5 speckled beans. "Magic beans," thought Jack. "They sound exciting." He gave the old man the cow and took the beans, thanking the man politely. Then he went home to his mother. Jack's mother was extremely cross. "Silly boy," she shouted. "Thanks to you, we have no cow and no money." She threw the beans out of the window and sent Jack straight to bed. The next morning, Jack was astonished when he looked out of the window. A giant beanstalk had sprung up while he was sleeping, and it reached up into the sky. Jack ran outside and began to climb the beanstalk. Up, up, up he went, higher and higher, till he reached the top. Then he found a road which led to a big house. Jack's tummy was rumbling with hunger, so he knocked on the large wooden door. A giant woman answered. She looked kind, and Jack asked if she would give him some breakfast. "You will be breakfast if my husband finds you," she told Jack. "He's much bigger than me, and he eats children." But Jack begged and pleaded, and at last the woman let him in. She gave him some bread and milk and hid him in the cupboard. Soon Jack heard loud footsteps and felt the cupboard shake. The giant man was coming. Jack heard him roar. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman." "Don't be so silly," the giant's wife said. "You smell the sausages I've cooked for your breakfast. Now sit down and eat." After wolfing down 3 plates of sausages, the giant asked his wife to bring him his gold. She brought 2 big sacks filled with gold coins, which the giant began to count. But he was asleep after his big breakfast and soon began to snore. Jack crept out of the cupboard and grabbed one of the sacks. Then he rushed out of the house, along the road and straight down the Beanstalk. Jack's mother was overjoyed to see him, and she was even happier when she saw the gold. They lived well while the money lasted. But after a year it had all been spent. Once again, Jack and his mother had nothing to eat. "Don't worry, Mother," said Jack. "I'll just go back up the Beanstalk to the giant's house." And so he did. Just as before, Jack knocked on the door and begged the giant's woman for something to eat. "Go away," she told him. "The last time you were here, a sack of gold disappeared. My husband was really cross." But once again, Jack begged and pleaded, and at last she let him in. She gave him some bread and milk and hid him in the cupboard. Soon the giant stomped in, bellowing, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman." "Nonsense," said the giant's wife. "You smell the soup I've cooked for your lunch." Peeping through a crack in the cupboard door, Jack saw the giant slurp down a big barrel full of soup and heard him tell his wife, "Bring me my hen." She put a fat red hen on the table and the giant shouted, "Lay!" To Jack's amazement, the hen laid a golden egg. Jack waited until the giant was asleep. Then he jumped out and snatched the hen. Fast as lightning he dashed out of the house, along the road and down the Beanstalk. Jack and his mother lived very well on the money they made from the hen's golden eggs. But Jack wanted to climb the Beanstalk one last time. He knew the giant's wife would not let him in again, so when she wasn't looking, he sneaked into the house and crawled into the cupboard. Before long, the giant came crashing in. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman," he thundered. "You smell the steaks I've cooked for your dinner," his wife said. And she put a platter of thick, juicy steaks in front of him. After gobbling up the steaks, the giant took out a golden harp and said, "Sing." The harp played a gentle lullaby, and soon the giant was fast asleep. Jack sprang out, took the harp and began to run. But the harp cried, "Master, master." And the giant woke up. With a roar, he leapt up and ran after Jack. Holding the harp tightly, Jack ran for his life. And he scrambled down the Beanstalk. He yelled, "Mother, mother, bring the axe." Jack took the axe and started to chop down the Beanstalk. The giant quickly climbed back up the top before it snapped in two. That was the last time Jack saw him. With the hen and the harp, Jack and his mother were able to live happily ever after, and they were never hungry again.